Tesla is a leading edge company for electric vehicles, better known as EVs. Only a few people in our modern society know the implication of this car's production and essentially the production of all lithium batteries. Cobalt, which is a rock mined in the Congo, has a magnetic charge. This rock is costly and extremely rare. People need to realize the slave-like labor that goes into the production of mining cobalt. The conditions for these miners are brutal and somewhat inhumane. We are focused on helping give back to this cause to stop the slave-like conditions for these workers and adequately compensate them for their labor. The mindset of our audience. For our brand, we propose taking time to market social good and ensure the public knows our company is sustainable. Our idea is a one-to-one type of social good to donate $1,000 for every Tesla car sold. The donated money will go directly to cobalt mining communities that need infrastructure help. Our audience is severely interested in the sustainability of our company and in general. For example, an average Tesla customer would be in their late 20s to early 30s. Wealth, environmental impacts, and social status impact their purchases highly. Likely big tech workers who are exposed to lots of media day in and day out. This makes it vital for us to make sure our message gets out to these high media consumers, primarily related to the environment. What's the brand's position? Our position in the marketplace is unique because of the luxury aspect of our cars. Only a few EVs have been able to focus on their luxury aspect yet. We are coined as the first brand to do it. So this means that people with more money and higher paying jobs want to buy our product. This also comes with the consensus that those who make more money and get paid more are college educated. This means we have more social responsibility than any other electric car brand on the market. We are top selling and grossing and stand almost alone when it comes to other car brands. This also comes with an immense pressure and responsibility to be the trendsetter for our market. Our decisions impact others' decisions, and we have much financial control over the brands below us.
Hello, I'm Aiden, and I'll be discussing the buying motivations of our audience. Through purchasing a Tesla vehicle, the consumer also receives a multitude of financial benefits. The motivation of our consumers to purchase a vehicle is very high for various reasons. I'll discuss them each and highlight how these same motivations tie directly into our social good. The first motivation is the status symbol attached with owning a Tesla vehicle. In a study conducted by EV stated that, on average, owning a Model 3 or Model S from the California car manufacturer could raise your curb appeal by up to 110%, pulling ahead of luxury car makers like Land Rover at 57%, Porsche at 73%, and even Aston Martin at 99%, taking position as the hottest car in town. The second motivation we identified is the sustainability factor. Tesla is leading the charge in the EV industry, which has generated a far-reaching brand that has a reputation like no other. Zero carbon emissions is a huge buzzword in today's automobile industry. This buzzword has become the forefront of the EV industry and is taking over combustion engines. For example, just in Washington, the Interagency EV Coordinating Council announced that all light-duty vehicles sold, purchased, or registered in Washington state must be EVs by model year 2030. The third motivation is the cost it saves for consumers. A huge aspect of owning a Tesla vehicle is that it saves you money on gas and is replaced with a much cheaper alternative. Bouncing gas prices has become a dread for the average consumer. However, stable electricity prices is the way of the future. According to the Natural Resource Defense Council, a study indicated the cost between purchasing gas and charging your EV. Electricity costs, like gas prices, can vary significantly by region. Taking both of these into account, a 2020 study broke down the lifetime fuel costs of battery-powered electric vehicles versus internal combustion engines cars state by state. EV owners in Washington state, for example, can save as much as $14,480 over the life of their vehicle, the highest margin in the country. That is truly impressive and can be understood why that is so appealing to someone who is interested in buying a top-tier EV. In addition, the Landmark Reduction Inflation Act of 2022 states that you are eligible to receive a $7,500 tax rebate if you purchase a Tesla vehicle. When taking these aspects under consideration, Tesla's social good will not only change the EV industry, but positively impact the world. As CMO, you can enhance and amplify those motivations by giving the consumer a full sense of purpose when they purchase a Tesla vehicle. Next up, I'll be discussing what does a brand stand for. The Tesla brand stands as being the pioneer and leader of the electric vehicle industry. Tesla earned this reputation by constant innovation through providing a top-of-the-line vehicle that gives back to the consumer. As Tesla continues to redefine the automotive landscape and shape the future of sustainable transportation, we have a unique opportunity to amplify our brand beyond the electric vehicle realm. The ethical concerns surrounding cobalt mining, particularly in regions like the Democratic Republic of the Congo, are well documented. By proactively addressing these issues, Tesla has a chance to not only mitigate potential reputational risks, but also foster positive change. To continue and improve Tesla's brand, taking this strategic step of implementing a social good factor will greatly improve the brand and what it stands for.
We have three main objectives when it comes to implementing this new strategy. These objectives are market expansion, sustainability leadership, and positive social impact. We have made sure to align our marketing objectives with Tesla's overarching mission as a company. First, we have market expansion, increasing adoption of electric vehicles globally. Tesla aims to stay ahead of the pack when it comes to the world's transition to sustainable transportation. Staying ahead of the market through new cutting-edge technology and better sustainability is what keeps us at the forefront. Expanding our resources, outreach, and implementing new marketing strategies will also continue to push us forward. That brings us to number 2. Sustainability leadership, continuously improving environmental practices, including resource extraction processes such as cobalt mining. Tesla does recognize the environmental impact of its operations, and that's why we have decided to propose this new marketing strategy. Cobalt mining is a critical part of producing electric vehicles, so it is not something that can be stopped, but we as a company can help create more sustainable practices for the environment and lead the way to more sustainable practices overall. Now we have 3. Positive social impact, enhancing the brand's image by contributing to community welfare. 2 and 3 tie into each other the most. At Tesla, we understand that a positive image is more than just a product. So while we push for more sustainability, we will also push for better working environments and continuous contributions to our community. We hope to be a leader in all aspects of our market, and marketing to social good is what will put us there. We strongly believe focusing on these 3 pillars is the best way to implement this new strategy successfully and keep us in line with Tesla's main objectives. Now, who are we trying to reach with this? Our outreach for this new campaign will focus on CMOs and industry leaders who value sustainability, technological innovation, and corporate social responsibility. We want these leaders to align their brands and their lifestyle with Tesla. We want them to lead their followers. We want them to lead their consumers to our brand as well. We want to be seen as the go-to choice for those who seek high performance and status, but also for those that find importance in sustainability and forward thinking. We want the feeling of luxury to be tied in to the feeling of helping make the world a better place.
Our campaign proposal will not only help the image of the company, but will also address the environmental issues that can come from improper cobalt mining. At Tesla, we strive to be a sustainable company, and we want to assure our customers of this. We want to ensure that our mining practices are safe, sustainable, and not detrimental to communities. The one-to-one social good donation will help to ensure enough resources to maintain ethical and sustainable mining practices. This campaign will demonstrate that Tesla is a socially responsible company that cares about the environment and the people involved in mining. Allocating half of your yearly marketing budget to this proposal, we can ensure the safety of miners and the preservation of the environment during cobalt mining. Our proposed campaign will help to keep the world clean and demonstrate that Tesla prioritizes the welfare of their workers and the environment worldwide. Along with this, we want to include community engagement initiatives to collaborate with local communities around the world to keep the environment clean. This will help to improve Tesla's local image in communities, showing that Tesla cares about the environment all over, ensuring the consumer that we are the best company. We also propose transparency campaigns. This would demonstrate the effectiveness of our one-to-one campaign. We will communicate the efforts we have made to improve the efficiency of cobalt mining, which will showcase Tesla's commitment to responsible resource management. Additionally, we aim to create educational content that will educate consumers and industry peers about the sustainable practices used by Tesla in EV manufacturing. It is critical to understand why we believe that acting responsibly towards the environment is important today. With the increasing social awareness and growing global concern for the environmental issues, it has become imperative for brands to act responsibly. We at Tesla want to demonstrate that we are an active, sustainable company that takes responsibility for our actions. By doing so, we aim to establish a competitive advantage as early adoption of sustainable practices can set us apart in a fiercely competitive market. Identified the risks associated with implementing changes in our mining process, one of which is operational challenges. This may lead to logistical and financial difficulties, which is why we have allocated the $1,000 for every Tesla sold towards mitigating these challenges. This funding will help us to implement the necessary changes smoothly and efficiently. The risk of consumer skepticism can be addressed through our educational content, community engagement initiatives, and transparency campaigns, which were discussed. Our campaign aims to implement the required modifications to enhance the brand's reputation and maintain a sustainable identity that can help it to retain its position as a market leader for years to come. Thank you for your attention and consideration for this proposal. Thank you.